Welcome to Thursday night's short form improv comedy show, Comedy One Shots. We are Chaotic Good Improv. Thanks for watching, you guys on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube or wherever else we're streaming. Thank you for watching. Everything tonight is going to be made up because this is improvisation. We don't have anything planned. We're going to be using our beans, so these little heads up here, and going to try, I don't know, I'm rambling. But we're going to have fun. We're going to have a good time. So because everything's made up, and my thoughts are now coming back into fruition, we're going to need suggestions from you guys from time to time. So before we introduce any of our games, we'll throw out a question. Feel free to type into the chat some suggestions. We'll use those for our scenes. And Chad will be monitoring our chat. Chad always pays attention to the Twitch chats and the Facebook chats and all those things. So he'll be watching you guys. We're going to be watching ourselves on Zoom and Zoom only. Since I already brought up Chad and I mentioned his name, maybe I'll turn it over to him. Maybe I'll turn it over to him for some announcements before we get started. Chad?
Okay, you said my name a third time. That summons me. Well, okay. Well, good evening. See, hey, it's Halloween season. Beetlejuice. Go read a book. Anyway.
Candyman. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that was a great one. Anyway, like Chris said, thank you so much for watching us tonight. We do this every week for you guys, try to give you some good old comedy and everything and bring it straight to you. Hey, if you're enjoying what we're doing here, please tell a friend, especially as we're getting started. Go ahead and fire off a DM to someone and say, hey, look at these weirdos. We would absolutely love that because, hey, the more people watch, the more we get to share the joy of improv and laughter with everyone. And some people share right back because we are viewer supported. And if you would like to count yourself among those ranks, please check us out. Our primary way to be supported is on twitch.tv/chaotic good improv. We mostly are supported by people who subscribe via Twitch and also via Amazon Prime Twitch subscriptions, which are at no extra cost to you if you have an Amazon Prime account. Also, wow, that was weird, Patrick, but okay. Also, if you have, or if you'd like to cheer with bits like RM Little just did, and I'm Nini OK just did about a minute ago, you can do that as well. And if you would like to support us more directly, because we have had requests for that, you can go to paypal.me/chaoticgoodimprov. And you can support us that way as well. And one last way that you can support us and also kind of improve your life and your wardrobe at the same time, check out our merch store at our great website, chaoticgoodimprov.com. I'm going to try to show off as much of this shirt as I can without actually blanking out my Zoom. And also, one thing I can show you as well is this snazzy mug with which I drink coffee every morning. It is a very well done mug, and it's got a funny little bit of words back here that if you want to see what it is, why don't you buy yourself a mug and find out. But anyway, so those are ways that you can support us. But like I said, the best way that you can support us is to go ahead and tell your friends, participate in the chat tonight, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, sit back, relax, and have some fun as we bring you some short form improv tonight. Be active in the chat, and yeah, I'll see you there. Chris, over to you.
Oh, thank you, Chad. I also realized that I didn't introduce our cast for tonight's show, which typically I do prior to introducing Chad. But since I'm going to go ahead, I can do it now because I have that freedom. So tonight, our cast is, my name is Chris, in case you guys didn't know that. We've got Katie.
Yay!
We've got Patrick.
Yay!
We've got Ty.
Woo!
And we've got Noah.
Yeah.
And Noah didn't want us to point this out, but he's wearing the same shirt he wore the last time he did the show. So check it out on our videos that you guys can see on our YouTube.
Idiot.
You can see he's wearing the exact same shirt. All right. I shouldn't be talking. I wear like the same two hoodies every time we do a show, so I shouldn't be saying anything. All right, so we're going to get rolling with our show here. Our very first game is going to be for Noah and Patrick. And what I need from the audience, I would like a suggestion of a location, any place. It doesn't have to be a specific country or city. It could be a room. It can be a building. It doesn't matter what it is. Just any location. It could be a park. Who knows? a railroad car. I don't know. Because we're going to use it in the game called Change. What's going to happen here is Patrick and Noah will be performing a scene based on the suggestion that is given to them. And while they're performing the scene, I can say change anytime I want. And when I say change, whoever just spoke will have to change the last thing they said to something completely different and then have to justify why that new thing they've said is part of the scene. So, Chad, do we have a suggestion for a location for Patrick and Noah's scene?
Right off the bat, I love a pirate ship.
Pirate ship. We were having a good discussion about Buccaneers earlier. All right. So this scene will have something to do with pirate ship. Pirate ship is their suggestion. This is Change with Patrick and Noah in 3, 2, and 1.
Hey, if you're gonna swab the deck there, you gotta swing it to and fro. You can't just jab it.
I'm sorry, Captain Applebeard. I'm trying my best.
Well, your best just ain't good enough, mate. We had you on the lookout. We had you on plank duty, but you may not be cut out for sea life.
Yeah, that's really okay. I'm only here for one semester. I'm just trying to get my seafaring credit.
Change.
I'm only going to be here for a semester. I'm just trying to get my Buccaneer credit.
Change.
But Captain Applebeard, I don't think I'm cut out for sea life either. I'm only here for a semester. I'm really just trying to get my fisherman's credit.
Well, I wish you'd have told us before you came on the ship, because if you need your fisherman's credit, all you got to do is go down to the probate judge down there at shore. What? You're on the ship for no reason, man.
Change.
You're on the ship to clean, and you're just spraying barnacles all over the deck.
Change.
You're just if you don't clean the deck better, you're going to be walking the plank here pretty soon.
Hold on. I'm sorry. 1 second. Let me just. I want to look at the rules of the internship, because I'm fairly certain you can't walk me off the plank. If
No.
Hey.
Wow. Lots of things we do here. We're an interesting workplace. We don't play by the rules. We're a very strict workplace. We're corporate just hates when we don't abide by the rules.
My goodness, you're talking about corporate all the time. I'm an intern. I feel like they're breathing down my neck.
Yeah, I think this is the last time the Dutch East India Company is gonna allow interns. Because we just ain't been satisfied with your performance or any of the other ones that have survived.
Hey, and you know what? I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't be satisfied with my performance either.
Change.
These interns. You know what? I think you're undervaluing me a little bit, Captain Applebeard. How clean was your poop deck before I was here? Think about that.
It was pretty dirty, because I'm not going to clean it. But do you think you could be the captain or something?
Whoa, Captain Applebeard. Not here to start a mutiny or anything.
Change.
Whoa, Captain Applebeard. If I was here to start a mutiny, you would be in what is it you call it? Davy Jones' locker? You'd be in Davy Jones' locker already.
You dare invoke his name.
Seed. Boy, that was the most nefarious Irish pirate that there's ever sailed the seven seas. That was good.
I was like, he's swapping the deck. I'm the captain. I have to do a pirate voice.
I like how it almost switched to Australian.
I was like, yeah, that's a pirate voice. I'll take it.
Yeah. Every time.
I'm like
Captain Applebeard was a leprechaun. That's good.
Sean Connery in Hunt for October.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So for this next game is going to be for Katie, Ty, Patrick, Noah. And what I'm going to need from the audience are a bunch of suggestions. And they could be anything. It could be famous people. It could be occupations. It could be locations. It could be valuable objects. It can be weird situations you might find yourselves in. It doesn't matter what they are. Just go ahead and type them in, because we're going to use 4 of them for this next game. This game is called Switch. The way this game is going to go is there's 4 pair of actors. So we're going to get 4 different suggestions. And anytime I call out one of the suggestions, we'll switch to that scene. So let's see, Chad, are we getting any suggestions in? Something that I can give for Katie and Ty?
Oh, they're crawling in. So yeah, keep them rolling in, guys. That was my attempt at an accent, and I still don't know what it is. Let's see here. We have okay, they're rolling in now. Zombie is our first suggestion.
So Katie and Ty, your suggestion will be zombie. Now I'm going to need a suggestion for Ty and Patrick.
Karaoke bar.
Karaoke. That will be for Ty and Patrick. I need a suggestion for Patrick and Noah.
Farmer.
Farmer. Alrighty. And I need a suggestion for Noah and I'm not typing any of these in. I don't know how I'm going to remember them. There we go. I knew there was something missing. I'm like,
I made that mistake a couple weeks ago and forgot the fourth.
I need final suggestion for Noah and Katie.
Infinite IKEA.
Ooh, Infinite IKEA. All right, there you go. Thank you, Katie. Katie's doing all my work for me. This is great. So let's go ahead and refresh our memories for everyone out there. So the suggestion for Katie and Ty is?
Zombie.
Zombies.
Suggestion for Ty and Patrick?
Karaoke bar.
Karaoke.
Patrick and Noah?
Farmer.
And Noah and Katie?
Infinite IKEA.
Infinite IKEA. Awesome. So we're going to start with Katie and Ty, Zombie, in 3, 2, and 1.
All right, students. I really am glad that you guys showed up to school today because I have a special treat for you. I have found a way to reanimate the dead.
Oh my gosh. I knew this. I'm so glad I didn't call out today.
Yes, we are all glad because unfortunately I found out how to reanimate the dead in the hopes that they would teach us history, and they're just destroying the town. So all of your families are dead.
But okay, that's a lot. But I feel like we can reanimate them, so it will be fine, right?
Exactly. We can just
Karaoke.
Hun, you're putting me on the spot. I don't want to go up there and perform or nothing.
I want you to, though. You look so good when you perform, honey.
I know, and you know, but you heard me singing in the shower, but there's no audience then. I don't want people to laugh at me when I sing my song.
Oh, no one's going to laugh at you, honey. It's a karaoke bar. It's really just me and you right here. There's not a whole lot of people that do this anymore.
I do feel like it's just you and I when I look into your eyes. I mean, I can't pick out a song. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh, don't worry. I already picked out your favorite song, honey. It's the I'm Blue song by Eiffel 65. It's already set up right there on the machine just for you.
Barber.
I'm not.
Hey there, son. Nice to see you getting up and at 'em at 10:30 in the morning.
Well, Dad. Ever since you let go of the roosters, you know, you transitioned our farm to no animals. I don't have an alarm clock anymore.
Son, I thought your natural internal clock would get you up. You know, an alarm clock, that's wasteful. You know, that would be wasteful for us to go spending money on an alarm clock, son.
Well, Dad, you have me sleeping down in the basement. It's a windowless room, and I can't see the sunlight or nothing. I can't.
It'd be a bit of a waste to use that room upstairs that we're using for storage on your room. We got a basement right there. I don't see necessarily what the problem is. Just trying to be resourceful.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You even bought a bed for the Christmas tree box. I don't even have a bed. I have a cardboard box.
Infinite
For the
IKEA.
Christmas tree.
Infinite IKEA.
Honey.
Welcome.
Oh, you again.
You have reached the end, Sarah.
Oh, thank God. I've been in here for 3 weeks, and I just wanted some cute little pot holders, and now I've... Oh.
Yes, you came here looking for potholders. But what have you found, Sarah?
Well, I got at least 5 buggies full of stuff, and I gotta put it all together when I get home.
But what else did you find?
Well...
Did you find inner peace?
Well, I suppose I did find some inner peace as I was walking through those aisles. I thought, you know, that it was a good deal. It was just $1.99, so I just put it right on in the cart. And
in the infinite IKEA, you found inner peace. Now ascend with me, Sarah.
Karaoke.
Oh my gosh, honey, what a
so
rush!
Good. You were brilliant.
I was on that stage, and I swear to Jesus, I was a blue man with a blue house with a blue window.
You were, honey, and it was so magical. I don't know if you noticed it, but in the middle of that song, the blue lights just started hovering around everyone. We all turned blue because of your song.
Zombie.
Oh,
Mr. Whitaker, I think
Yes.
your plan, it is not working like you said.
Not at all. I reanimated all of your families, and now they're all trying to kill us now. So, not a good plan, but that's what we do in science. We experiment and we record the results, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I guess I better start working on my lab report about.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
you have Timmy's parents. I don't want to mix parents up because if you're going to be biased if you have your own parents. So you have Timmy's parents.
Okay.
Farmer.
Now, son, isn't it so much better out here in the cold?
Not really, Pa. But I figured you would when I asked for a different place to sleep, you would have me still in the house. You just make me sleep on the porch now.
Well, son, that whole house is wasteful. We can use with just the porch. See, we can do everything we can do in there.
Yeah, but Daddy, you won't even let me build a lean-to or nothing. I'm trying to build just a little bit of shelter. And you're
Well,
telling
that
me
would
to
be
sleep on
wasteful of our wood, wouldn't it, son?
Karaoke.
I get.
Honey, I don't want to presume, but I think you maybe have magical voice.
Oh, honey, everyone always says that about me because my mama was an angel. She was.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, everything you sing comes true.
Oh, well. I mean, I just wanted to try out a new song, so I tried out "If I Had $1 Million" by the Bare Naked Ladies, and every time I sang it, I had an extra $1 million. It was just so crazy like that.
Infinite IKEA.
Okay, so you're saying you want to bring the Stravinsky table with you? Sarah, you have to leave behind all earthly possessions.
well, I would be happy to do that. It's just that I went to all of the trouble to put it in my car and get it in my car and then build the thing. So
Yes. But do you understand you're trading that for nirvana? For like a higher understanding, you'll become a godlike being, Sarah.
right. So is the next level up from this IKEA like a Costco?
And seed. Oh, that was fun.
Oh, I love that.
Hey, Patrick, you want to intro the?
Oh
next
yeah. You are the next game, aren't you? All right.
Yeah.
I'm not the next game, that's why I'm introing it. Our next game is for Chris and Ty, and it is a game called Old Job, New Job. So we need suggestions for 2 different occupations. Because what's going to happen is one of our actors is going to be getting a new job. They will decide amongst themselves when the scene starts. All right.
What, Ty, are you doing it or me? Am I doing it? Yeah, you go ahead and do it the same
I'll do it.
So Ty will be starting a new job, but he'll have some strange characteristics from his old job that'll kind of carry over. And so they're going to make a scene called Old Job, New Job. Chad, do we have any suggestions for any careers?
As soon as I can push my button, yes. Apparently tech guy is one of them. No. Let's see here. We have... okay, now you're just starting to like mix everybody else's things up too. Okay, here we go. We have a airline pilot.
An airline pilot, okay.
You know what? And a car valet.
A car. So I feel like. Ooh, that's a tough one.
I don't see the overlap for that.
I'm going to say an airline pilot who was a car valet. Or an airline.
Wait, sure. I don't know. I don't think it matters of this one either way.
All right. So this scene is going to be with Chris and Ty's Old Job, New Job. Ty will be an airline pilot who used to be a car valet. And this scene starts in 3, 2, and 1.
Oh, you need to hurry up there, Captain. The plane is getting ready to leave.
Okay. All right. I made it. I made it from the last plane. All right. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Did you already get the keys? Do I need to get the keys?
Oh, Captain, the co-pilot has the keys. He's in the cockpit already. Now, you were looking mighty sweaty. I don't want you coming on here and scaring all the passengers. They're going to think something's wrong with you.
Well, I have to run or else I won't get a good tip. And if I don't get a good tip, I don't get paid. I mean, you know, we only run off of tips.
Yes,
So-
well, Captain, there have been some complaints, especially from passengers sitting on. But whenever they see someone just fleeing from a plane at top speed on the runway, they get a little nervous. You might have to maybe tone down your sprinting a little bit.
Well, I'm just trying to get people their stuff faster, you know? I mean, they've trusted me with these vehicles, and I want to make sure that they get where they need to go as quickly as possible. So I'm just running back and forth as much as I can.
Oh, and we appreciate it, Captain. No one flies and parks these planes as fast as you do. You are one of a kind.
I'm glad. So do you have your ticket so I know which one to go?
I do.
good.
It's right here,
Okay.
Captain. Yes.
Good. Okay. 536.
I'm standing in front of the plane. You just could walk right into the hallway here.
Okay, I'm not. It was one of those self-starter cars. That's cool. We don't need the keys. That's fine. I love it. Okay, so we'll go in. Come on, let's go. We'll go right now.
I'm ready. I can't even seal up this plane till the captain comes. We can't do nothing. If you just like to come on.
Oh, I'm on. Okay, good. I'm here. I'm ready.
Okay,
Let's
now.
go. So I'm not gonna adjust anything. Don't worry. I won't change the mirrors or the seats or anything like that. I won't even change the radio station. So it'll be exactly the same as I found it. I promise.
Oh, Captain, you are in charge. You can change whatever it is you like. You're acting, and to be honest with you, if you're not comfortable, that might be something of concern.
Well, it's not my plane. I didn't buy this plane. So I just want to be careful with it. You know, I mean, I don't want it to come back on me. You know, because if anything happens, I don't get paid.
Oh, I understand. Now, Captain, our co-pilot here, this is his first time doing this, and he's never made the announcements. Would you like to please just make the announcements to our passengers?
Yeah,
make sure that they are calm before takeoff.
For sure. All right. Hello to all passengers. Anyone with the Toyota RAV4 in the parking lot. It has been dinged. I am sorry, but it was not me. It was my
excuse me,
co-pilot.
Captain. You have now started a panic on the plane. There are at least 12 passengers who have that sort of vehicle, and knowing that they have parked in long-term parking for their journey to Atlanta, they are now wanting to get off the plane, and the door has already been sealed.
Okay. Don't worry. Quick announcement. The Toyota RAV4, my mistake. It was not a Toyota RAV4. It was a Honda CR-V. CR-V.
Now the other half of the passengers are now in panic. You have calmed one half, but you have riled the fear of the other.
No. Okay.
Maybe you should just talk about what we're going to do in the flight instead of talking about some of their possessions that they have to leave behind.
Gotcha. Well, you know, they have their tickets. They can get them whenever they want. They just have to let us know, and we get anyway. Okay. So, hello, welcome to our journey this evening. We are going to be traveling all of 15 minutes. That's all we're going to be going. We're just going to be going up and down to a new parking space. We're going to let you onboard the airplane right there. But don't worry, this plane is going to stay exactly where it's at. Whenever you'd like to come back to this space, just find me, and I'll take you back to this parking space. I hope you enjoy your trip this evening. We will be nice and comfortable because I won't change anything. Don't worry, everything will stay exactly the same. And you'll be ready to go whenever you're ready to go back home. It'll be here waiting for you.
That was perfect, Captain. Now it's just, they don't even take off. They just drive from one gate to the other
parking
gate.
Space. I have to back it in, though. I forgot to say that. I got to back it in.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. All right, well, I'll introduce this next game. How about that? So what we're going to need is we're going to need Chris to go into our soundproof existence, if you will, since there's no booth or anything. This is his house. He took his headphones out, so he can't hear anything that we're saying at this point. What I need for a suggestion is either a famous person or a fictional character. It could be alive or dead, real or fake, doesn't matter. Just whoever, doesn't matter. And did we decide that they're going to be, what is it? I've actually not done this one before. So
making an announcement.
Making an announcement. Okay, cool. Now, I'm guessing we do not want this announcement to be actually anything associated with this person. So, for instance, and I'm going to go ahead. If, let's say, President Trump, we don't want President Trump to make some sort of announcement that would have anything to do with presidency, countries, or anything like that. So, we want a person and an announcement unrelated to each other. So if you can start rolling those in. Yes, we're gonna thank you, Noah, for echoing all of my hand motions. Thank you very much. Just in case there's a lag, you can still see all of my hand motions. So thank you, Katie. I appreciate it. What we're going to do is Chris is going to be hosting a press conference as the person that you give us, and he'll be making that announcement. Of course, he has no idea what we're saying, so he is going to have to guess what's going on by the questions that the rest of our actors, us, will be posing to him during this press conference. So, Chad, have I wasted enough time to be able to get a person and an announcement?
Okay, Mbong gave me a twofer. Gimli.
Oh, nice.
Gimli introducing his DJ career.
So Gimli from the Lord of the Rings series, the beloved Lord of the Rings series, is introducing his new DJ career. Okay, I love it. Hats off to you, Matt. That was brilliant. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. Are you guys ready to go? For the reporters, you guys ready? Ready? Okay, cool. Yeah. So we're going to go and do the symbol. And once again, he is Gimli, who is introducing his new DJ career. So everyone do the symbol. And even you at home, do the symbol to let Chris know that it is ready to go. There we go. All right.
Did Patrick fall?
Hi, welcome. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Just got a couple things that I want to talk about, but I'm willing to take some questions before we get to the big announcement, if that's fine. Yes, you in the Converse shirt.
Yes, I am. I just run an online blog. Not a whole lot of people read it, but I know you're short on time, but what's your favorite style? Like, what vibe do you go for?
Well, that's a good question, and don't put down your vlogs. Those are useful. I started with a vlog myself. My style tends to be more of a casual Western. I like to wear cowboys from the waist down, but just casual from the waist up. It's just one of my things. Yes, you in the green.
Hi there. Yeah. I just have one quick question. I'm here with the Daily Fellowship. We just wanted to know, will you be playing all kinds of music, or will it just be mountain shanties?
Well, I am partial to the mountain shanties. It's in my roots. It's in my blood. It's in my blood roots. And so I'll probably just be shantying it up with a lot of the mountain tunes that I do. So, yeah. You with the small head and the big hand.
This is Gormlon from Middle Earth Times. Interesting decision. What you're making now. Would rock and roll not be better, considering you can shred stuff with your axe, and that'll be more of what you're more accustomed to.
Yes, I'm an axe shredder. Both literally and figuratively. I have a guitar that's actually shaped like an axe that you only use for special occasions. But I plan. I'm gonna unveil some new tunes eventually. I'm looking forward to my new catalog, if you will. Yes, you with the glasses and the blue shirt.
Yeah, so I was just wondering if you were planning to change your name, because it's pretty great, or if you were gonna find something new for this new gig you got going on.
I was considering a name change. I have a notebook full of potential names. Rupert was one of them, but it didn't seem to go very well with what I'm trying to get across. So it's still a work in progress. Yes, you, the short guy with the band.
Yeah, I was wondering what language you're going to make your music in, because you got a lot of languages to choose from here. What are you going to do? Huh?
I was thinking of a Farsi album that I'm going to do. It's a new album in Farsi. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, Converse.
Yeah, so jewelry today, I was just wondering, you're going to have a lot of fans soon, I'm sure. You're going to have maybe a following, if you will, maybe even a ring of supporters. So what would you call your supporters if you had that fan club, right? The fellowship of supporters, the ring of supporters?
I was thinking about calling them the Hobbitches. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for my female fans, and the Frode Bros for my male fans. I think yes. You with the hand up.
Yeah. Listen. don't you think that if you make an album in Farsi, if you're trying to appease to fans in the Middle East, it's going to alienate your fans from the Middle Earth?
That's a possibility, but I'm trying to broaden my horizons with fan bases. You know, I don't want to be a middle anything. I want to be a whole Earth kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ostracize anyone. What? Yeah, sure. Converse again.
Yeah. So I was just wondering because your competition uses a lot of legs. Whenever he's doing this, so are you going to be using less legs? Are you going to be using less legs than your competition?
Yes, I'm planning to use just one leg for this.
Okay.
Yes. I've got time for one more question from Happy Holidays down there.
How's your beard doing? That big old beard you got.
My beard
used to style it.
My beard is good. My beard is good. I've been growing the beard for quite some time. It's getting on down there. And I think it's time for me to go. I've got to go. I've got to warm up my guitar because I am Gimli, right? Who is planning to change career to start a rock band or a band. So DJ.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, God. That hurt my knees so bad.
That's why I took so long, because I knew you were in pain. All right, that was our first time doing that. That was a little different. So I wasn't sure where to focus my attention. That was fun though. All right, so next game is going to be Scene 3. Hey Noah, would you like to introduce and run Scene 3 Ways?
Oh, how I would love to, Chris. Guys, we're about to get into a classic game of Scene 3 Ways. All right, now what I'm going to need from you guys is I'm going to need some suggestions of genres, movie, film, theater genres, okay, whatever kind of genre you can come up with, because we've done some crazy stuff with this game. Just throw them on out there and we'll use them. And what we're going to do here is we're going to be playing this game with Katie and Ty. Now what's going to happen is they're going to do a scene, all right? Chad's going to pull a suggestion that he saw earlier that maybe we couldn't get to. That's what we're going to base the scene off of, and they're going to do just a regular, like, 1 minute to 90 seconds. Yeah, 1 minute to 90 second, almost a 1 minute to 90 minute. That's a big range. 1 minute to 90 seconds scene. And
just improvise.
I'm going to call it, I'm going to cut it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to redo it in the genres that you suggest. So if you say, you know what, Western, you know what, I'm going to call it, we're going to do that scene all over again as a Western, okay? We're just going to do it 3 additional ways to the first one. I'm saying that because Ty's here, and Ty likes to be a little stickler, don't you, Ty? Ty likes to be all, it's 4 scenes.
It is. It really is 4 scenes. You will be seeing 4 scenes here.
All right, guys. So, Chad, do you have any genres coming at us in the chat?
I certainly do. So, first of all, we have a rom-com.
Rom-com, classic.
All right, we have a biker movie.
Biker movie?
Mm-hmm. This is apparently a thing.
I watched a biker movie recently.
Oh man!
And finally, we have you know what? High School Musical.
Oh, good.
High School Musical.
Oh,
all right, and Chad, what's a suggestion that you're seeing back there that you liked, but we just didn't have time for?
Nuclear power plant.
Nuclear power plant, guys. We're about to see a great scene here. This is Katie and Ty. The suggestion is nuclear power plant. Scene 3 ways in 3, 2, and 1.
Wow, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, that was not good in there. Oh man, that was bad. Oh, someone's not going to do good on their performance review. That's for sure.
Yeah, I guess they were serious about that big red do not touch button.
Yeah, which my thing, why would they even make that button if you can't touch it? There's no point in making that button. This is silly. Now the whole plant's gone. The whole plant's just gone.
Yeah, and honestly, like all the plants, like I don't see much.
They're gone. Actually, to be honest, if we weren't in this one closet that happened to be protected from nuclear meltdowns, we would probably be gone too.
That was smart of us to get in here.
That's true. You know, I mean, it's tough that we're going to be the sole survivors of this accident, but you know, we're going to have to go off and tell the world what happened here.
Right. We'll just tell all the empty space about.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm banking on the fact the whole world's not dead. I'm really hoping that I can't see it, but I'm really hoping that the whole world's not gone.
Oh gosh, I hope so too. Because if I was gonna be stuck with you,
yeah, that was gonna be uncomfortable. We already broke up.
Scene, huh? All right, that's it. We're stopping it there, baby. Because
the Fallout closet.
We're gonna go and we're gonna do that exact scene all over again. This time as a romantic comedy. All right. Let's see that again in 3, 2, and 1.
Thanks for meeting me in this closet. It's crazy that we both just happen to be needing supplies at the same time. It's weird how that happens. You know.
I know. You know what? I just thought, what the heck, right? You gotta live a little.
I know, right? Speaking of that, funny story. On my way in here, I accidentally hit that button. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little embarrassed, but it's because I really wanted to spend some time with you.
Oh my gosh, that is so romantic and not creepy at all.
I know. I murdered everyone in this entire 40-mile vicinity just so I could be with you.
You must really love me. Wow.
A little bit, you know, just a little bit.
Listen, I gotta text my girlfriends because this stuff never happens to me.
I know. I really hope they're out-of-state girlfriends, just because I want them to respond. I hope they're out of state. That's all.
Yeah, for sure. I'll tell all my friends from college I finally got a boyfriend.
Good. Yes, I know. It's crazy, right? This is great. Maybe we should go off into the world, you know, and maybe even repopulate.
Oh yeah, together. I'm so glad we. Wow.
I know.
Fancy. Yeah, had her stumbling all over herself. All right. Oh man, that's a classic romantic comedy right there. But enough about romantic comedies. I want to see that scene as a biker movie. You know, a biker movie. Let's see it in 3, 2, and 1.
So I seen what you done back there.
Yeah, that's right, Pork Chop. You got anything to say about it?
Oh, I do. I do have something to say about that. Ham steak. I appreciate you doing the work. You know, it's not an easy job to get rid of rival gangs all in one fell swoop, but you did it. You did it.
I did it. That big red button, I just took them out.
Right. Now I do need to know before we go back to the base, the headquarters, the closet, you know, that I want to make sure you're not going to push that big red button on our gang.
Pork Chop.
Yeah, ham steak.
We have been together long enough. You know where my loyalties lie. I'm gonna go out from here and tell the world that they brought that upon themselves. And
all right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure because you know I thought I knew you really well, but I did not think you had it in you to go and just decimate an entire town just to get rid of one rival gang. But you did, and so I just want to make sure you haven't gone loco. The nuclear waste hasn't come and gotten to your brain.
Well, Pork Chop, I gotta say, when you broke up with me, it was hard, but I think I'm doing okay. You know, not too crazy.
Right. Well, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I always liked you, but I had to get rid of that back seat on my motorcycle. It was weighing me down, so that's really the only reason I broke up with you because I can only have a singles rider now.
Oh, Well, Porkchop, I got my own bike, so we could just ride off together, side by side.
Into the nuclear sunset. I love it.
Yes!
And scene. Oh my goodness.
Pork chop and ham steak. I want to see that.
What an adorable duo.
It's a spin-off of Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
This year.
Oh wow. I love those guys. Look, a biker movie. Now I've seen one. But I'm not satisfied yet, guys. Before we wrap this scene 3 ways up, I've got to see this scene as a high school musical. All right? Let's see it in 3, 2, and 1.
Wow. Oh my gosh, you really messed up the timing. You just blew the whole scene up.
Oh, I know. It's so cool, you know. I pushed the button to a meltdown. Now everyone's dead in this town.
Oh my gosh, but will he see me? Does he know that I exist?
Well, I see this one other person in this closet. I think she's attractive, so I'm gonna go and get it.
Oh, he's talking about me. We will be in love. 'Cause we're all in this together. And we...
Copyright and scene.
I called that scene early because he was like, "No, it's too real. It was last year for me. No."
It's bringing back memories.
Yikes.
Wow. What a scene.
Pork chop and ham steak, man. That's good stuff.
Oh man. Okay. Well, you talk about. I mean, as I said in the chat, Sons of Hamarchy. But anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead.
There's the name of the show right there.
Sons of Hamarchy.
Love it.
By the way, I didn't mention this earlier, but and now would be a really good time to do it. If you heard our actors say anything, or if you've seen a theme come up during this show that you would like to be the title of the show moving forward, please make a note of that in the chat. We'll discuss it at the end of the episode, and the winner will get kudos, which is valuable.
Kudos.
So
They
speaking
used to be granola bars, chocolate covered. Kudos.
that too. Well, after that hype train, I mean, hey, by the way, thanks a lot, guys. Okay, now, speaking of which, we're going to go ahead and mute everyone. So everyone say bye, cast, real quick, and it will just be me and the audience.
Bye, cast.
All right, let me go ahead and... boop, boop, boop. Okay, so now they cannot see or hear you, and you cannot hear them. You can still see them if you wish, because we're about to go into a chaotic Zoom meeting, and it would be best if they don't hear what we're talking about. Because what I'm going to need from the audience is a whole bunch of jobs or a whole bunch of organizations that would have a Zoom meeting or some kind of committee meeting. And what's going to happen is I will assign these jobs or organizations that these actors are going to represent for Katie, Chris, Patrick, and Noah. And what's going to happen is they will hold a chaotic Zoom meeting where they will bring all these topics to the table and discuss something, but they're all going to represent things that none of the others know that they're representing. If that sounds confusing, don't worry, it will make sense once we get started. All you have to do is provide us the organizations and the jobs, and we will do the rest. So let's take a look here. All right, so PTO, HOA is a homeowners association. So homeowners association, tell you what, that sounds like something that Patrick would be really good at. So let me go ahead and just homeowners association. All right. Let's see here. Evil Villains League. Ooh. Who would be really, really good at an Evil Villains League? I'm thinking that would be something that Chris would be good at. So, Evil Villain League. Okay. All right. Now let's see here. Instagram influencer. That's Katie for days. So we'll give her Instagram influencer. Or you know what? I'm going to change horses midstream. I'm going to give that to Noah. Instagram influencer. That's right. I changed my mind. I can do that. Influencer. Okay. So that will be Noah. And let's see here. Oh, the Roman Senate. That has to be Katie. Okay. So, Katie will have the Roman Senate. The Roman Senate. Okay. So, just to recap, Patrick will be in the Homeowners Association. Chris will be part of the Evil Villain League. Noah will be an Instagram influencer, and Katie will be in the Roman Senate. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring these guys back real quick. So, give me just 1 second here. Okay, guys, we're about to bring you back into the chat, so cease your investigations and your discussions because we're about to go back in 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. Guys, we're about to call this chaotic Zoom meeting to order, and we will do so in 3, 2, and 1. Hit it.
Hey guys, I just want to thank everyone for joining us today. We have a lot of items to attend to. Is someone taking minutes here? Is someone taking? I'll take the minutes here. Who wants to get started? I know we've had a lot of complaints lately.
You mean comments? You've had a lot of comments.
No, they're
right?
mostly complaints. No one comments on nothing.
Complaint? I don't.
Well, I think if people are complaining too much, we should just kill them, probably.
I will second that wholeheartedly.
that.
And speaking of complaints, I would like to say that I think sometimes we're getting a little too diabolical. We're overthinking ourselves. We just need to be simple, to the point. We don't need these complex traps that we're going to be setting. You know, that's just too many opportunities for the getaway.
I agree with that all the way. Mainly the complex part. Let's just make it easier. It gets simpler. When you start throwing all the stuff around, I get confused.
Well, we've actually the complex across the street. We've actually had them annexed by a different city, so they're not actually a part of our membership anymore. So if you see anyone from the apartment complex coming in, tell them please that they need to kindly leave, or they will be written a sternly worded letter.
Who's living in an apartment?
No. See, I should have been alerted to this. I was one of the founding principle. Like I'm a pillar. Okay, so I don't understand like why I wasn't notified and why there was no vote about this.
Yeah, I'm also concerned that was going to be the location of my new lair in those apartment complex. So now I'm going to have to completely rethink my entire death trap. This is kind of annoying.
And I was going to make a YouTube video to engage with all of my followers. I was going to engage and create content in that building.
Well, guys, I feel like you guys are bringing up a lot of different issues here. You're talking about, Katie, you're talking about new construction with pillars. That's classical architecture, and we only allow bungalows in here. And then Chris, your death trap. I've told you many times, I've sent you several letters, you have to put a fence up around your swimming pool, otherwise toddlers will wander right in there and drown.
That is true, yes. Yeah, I did have those the sharks with the lasers in the swimming pool, and that was unfortunate accident. Now, I completely blame that on all the henchmen and the minions that we had working. They were new to the job.
Oh, I have minions too, but I call them simps and subscribers. And they think
Now, guys, we're calling them minions. Please remember they are workers here on H-1B visas. And they're 1099 contractors technically. So if you do have work you're doing, make sure it passes the design review committee. They meet on Tuesday.
Again, this with the talk of all the committees, I really should have been alerted to the presence of these committees because this is really, my thing to oversee. Here.
Well, we are now going to rename ourselves the Committee of Carnage. So we're going to be able to, our nefarious plans we're going global. We're going global. No more neighborhood stuff. We're going global.
I don't know if the rest of the world coming along is going to be good for me so much. I might fall.
And scene! All right, well done. Oh, man.
Noah, were you like Belle Delphine? Were you like just YouTube starlet?
Very close. Instagram influencer.
Okay,
yeah.
And Patrick, you were living your best life as like an HOA president.
That is my best life. That's actually what I went to college for.
Yeah.
Chris, were you just like the supervillain society or something?
Evil villain league, basically. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know why I said even, but there's 4 of us, so it's even.
Villains, okay.
And Katie, I'm still.
Are you like
all the way back to 8th grade history to pull?
I was about to say, were you Julius Caesar?
I was the Roman Senate.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
I think that's why I was like, man, is she someone particular? Because it sounds like she's a lot of people. Nice. That was good. That was fun. All right. Ty, you want to introduce our second to last game?
Yeah. So this is a game I'm going to need the easiest suggestions. I'm just going to need 2 letters. 2 letters. Now, these need to be common consonants, no vowels. And I don't want any uncommon consonants. Don't be throwing out there any Z's or X's or U's or V's or use a vowel. I don't know why I keep saying that. Anything like that. So no vowels, no uncommon consonants, 2 common consonants. Now, since we haven't asked for an actual suggestion for a little while, I'm going to ask for one of those as well, just so you can keep the creativity juices flowing. You can feel involved in the whole shindig of everything going on. Can I get as a suggestion? I don't think we've done an occupation. Oh no, we did old job, new job. So we did have done an occupation. How about, it's October. Of course. Can I get somebody's fear? What are you afraid of? Let's get deep here. What are you afraid of? Throw a fear into the chat box for us. So 2 consonants, 2 common consonants, and a fear. Now, what's going to happen is this is a game called Letter Sub. Now, what we're going to do is Chris and Patrick are going to substitute 1 letter for another letter in this entire scene. And it usually always is funny. So we'll see if it is funny this time. It's going to be up to them to make it so. So, Chet, do we have the letters?
Yes, we have the letters B, Bravo, and M, Mike.
B and M. I'm thinking, Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm thinking all M's are now B's.
Yep.
All M's are now B's. I don't know if that translated over. Everything's mirrored. It doesn't matter. Anyway, all M's are now B's. Do we have the suggestion of a fear? What is somebody afraid of, Chad?
It appears they're afraid of electrocution.
Oh, yes. That is a good fear to have. Yeah, you should be afraid of electrocution. So, what we're going to be doing here is they're going to replace all M's with B's. Now, it's not backwards. All B's are not M's. All M's are B's, and this scene is about electrocution. In 3, 2, 1.
Hey, bitch! Can you get those batteries?
Yeah, I can do that, Baxwell. I keep them under my mattress for safekeeping. Don't want any of those prison guards finding by batteries.
Now, we have plenty of storage, over in cell block B. Why don't you just keep them over there, and you can keep other stuff on your batteries like magazines.
Okay, baby, I will. Baby, I won't. I'm not sure if I want to go all the way to cell block B. I got to pass by cell block L. And if you get to cell block N, you've gone too far. Cell block B. That's where the gangs, the bunkies are. The bunkie gang.
The bunkie gang, yeah. They just sling crap all over you, and it's disgusting over there. It's terrible.
They're incarcerated for bass birder.
Man, I'm terrified of them. But because they threaten me. They threaten me, bitch.
What? Bax? They threatened you with violence? I knew it. When I saw them at Chow on Monday, I knew something was up.
Yeah, it's been pretty hectic, you know, because I'm on lunch duty now, and I've been shorting them on mashed potatoes.
You keep your mouth shut. I don't want you feeling bad about shorting them mashed potatoes. They all squirt mustard in their potatoes anyway. That's just nasty. Who eats mashed potatoes with mustard?
Well, we're experiencing something of a potato shortage, and I know you're from Idaho, so I have a favor to ask of you.
Okay, shoot.
Could you call your pa who runs the potato farm and ask him for some potatoes? Please, bitch, please.
Now, my pa done passed away. My baba is still alive. She can possibly give you some help. Now, I don't want to make this more difficult than it has to be. Are you ready to escape with me? I've dug a hole under the wall into the boat filled with water around this jail. I've got a boat on the boat. We can sail a boat on the boat to cross out of our cell.
I have one question. When you dug the hole, did you call 411 to see if there were any electrical wires down there?
I did. I didn't want to get shocked. I didn't want electricity coursing through my body, making my muscles twitch. I want to make sure that we bypass the wires so we don't shock ourselves and make our heart stop.
And see. See, this is how you know that we're super good at what we do. They waited until the last possible moment to talk about that suggestion.
We talked about batteries earlier.
It was a battery, yeah.
Brilliant,
man. Okay, whew, that was fun. I had all these M words coming out, and then all of a sudden it goes, "Hey, bitch," and it all went away.
I started thinking of words, and I was like, "What can I name him? Mitch."
All right, so we're going to move on to our final game. Choose a loser. It's one of our favorite games to end on. Ty is going to have to take his ears off of his head. I don't know why I said head that way. Head. Because he's going to be our guesser. He's going to be the contestant choosing one of these three losers. And what I need for suggestions from the audience are real people, alive or fake, real or not real people, famous people, real or fake, alive or dead. So type some of those in. Also, as suggestions, maybe any quirks or traits or strange occupations, maybe strange hobbies. Also, we could even take things that might be a situation that someone's going through, like maybe they're going through a divorce or their limbs are withering and falling off of their bodies. I don't know, just any of those things. And I'm going to try and put them all together and endow our three losers as such. And then Ty will come on, ask them 3 rounds of questions in the sort of the guise of a dating game, and he'll have to try and figure out who everyone is through the answers to their questions. So, Chad, do we have a couple ideas or suggestions for maybe some famous people, real or fake, alive or dead?
Okay, guys. Well, don't stop just on my account. Keep them flowing because I'll keep reading them. Let's see here. We have... let's see. We have Snow White, Shrek, Gilbert Gottfried.
Okay.
Napoleon Dynamite, any one of the Ninja Turtles, Captain Hook, Dracula.
Okay, I think I'm good with some of those. How about, are there any traits or hobbies or weird situations or anything like occupations?
Someone very old, just returned from being stuck on Mars. The second man on the moon.
Noah, how about you be Dracula, who just got back from being stuck on Mars?
Okay, I'm Dracula, and okay. That's awesome.
All right. Let's see, and Patrick.
I feel naturally. Okay, go ahead.
I was going to say Gilbert Gottfried, but what were you feeling naturally?
Sounds good. No, Gilbert Gottfried. That's
okay.
Natural for my voice, yeah.
And do we have any quirks or traits or anything?
Yeah, struck by lightning.
There we go. There we go. Katie, you are Snow White, who has recently been struck by lightning. And I don't think we need anything else for Gilbert Gottfried, but let me look real quick. Oh, I just look. Patrick, you're Gilbert Gottfried, who is expecting pregnant. He's expecting.
Okay. All right.
Gotcha. All right. So to refresh, Noah, you are.
I am Dracula, and I just got back from Mars.
Katie.
I am Snow White, who just got struck by lightning.
And Patrick.
I'm Gilbert Gottfried, who is pregnant.
All right, let's go ahead and give Ty. This will last an hour. Let's go ahead and give Ty the signal to put his headphones back in. Doop, doop. Welcome to Choose a Loser. Boop, 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 boop. Would you like to introduce yourself to the? We only have time for 3 notes of our theme song. Would you like to introduce yourself to our audience, please?
Hi, yes, I'm Veronica, and I am a blogger. So I'm really excited to meet somebody today.
Well, welcome, Veronica. We have gone to the lengths and breadths of the inner city of Birmingham to find our 3 losers that you have here.
Great.
So feel free to ask them questions, and at the end, I will ask you which one you're going to choose for that gift card to Cajun Steamers.
Ooh, my favorite Cajun restaurant is Cajun Steamer. All right. Well, loser number 1, I'm going to ask you the first question. You know, I like to write a lot of interest articles about what people's favorite things are. So if you were to have a favorite movie, what would be your favorite movie and why?
Oh, thank you very much for that question. I appreciate it very much. I think my favorite movie of all time. Well, I'm a film buff, but I would probably have to say The Martian, featuring Matt Damon. I can relate to it so heavily.
Oh, okay, that's great. That movie was, I didn't really understand too much of it. I don't know how you're supposed to grow stuff on Mars, but he did it.
With your excrement.
Cool,
Learned
all right.
the hard way.
Oh, okay. Well, great. That's you were doing so good until just then. All right. Loser number 2. I have a question for you. I love to travel, you know, so there's a lot of people love to read travel blogs. There's a big popular thing. If you were to take me somewhere I've never been before, where would you take me so I could write about it? Why?
Oh, yes! I would take you into the forest because it's beautiful and filled with animals. I'm so sorry. Since the accident, it's filled with animals.
Okay, cool. That's great. Yeah, I've never been in the forest before. I could just write about just the general forest. That's nice. I like that. Loser number 3. You know,
yes.
Yes. So, you know, as a blogger myself, I read a lot of blogs, and I've been reading a lot of wedding blogs, you know, to get an idea of what I might want on my wedding day. What kinds of things what would you say would make your perfect wedding?
A wedding?
Yes.
I don't know if I'm set up for monogamy or nothing, but I don't know. I guess you would just get I'd wear a tuxedo and you would wear a dress and we'd have a cake. There'd be lots of cake there. You know, I guess it's 2020. Genders mean nothing anymore. And I don't know. Maybe I'd have the kids. Who knows?
Cool. Okay, great. I love that. You really lost me when you said monogamy is not your thing, man. Okay, great. Back to loser number 1. I would love to have a family, you know, a family that we could call our own. If we were to have kids, what would you name them?
Oh, that's a bloody good question. If I were to have kids, I would name them Mercury, Venus, Earth, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, Uranus. Yes, I would name our child Uranus, and Pluto. Oh, perhaps there was another thing I would name them. I could not seem to remember it. I'm sure it fits into that pattern in some way.
Okay, you seem to want a lot of kids, buddy. Let's pump the brakes on that. You're not the one who's pumping them babies out. All right, loser number 2. Back to you. I love to, dress up and go out on the town, and then and just go out and have a good time. If you were to go out on the town, what's your favorite style? Like, what kind of vibe are you going for? Are you going for the clubs? Are you going for a coffee? What kind of vibe do you go for when you're going out for the night?
Well, I really love just going anywhere where there's lots of men around because it makes me feel right at home. But I don't like the Rainforest Cafe because since the accident, the thunder,
Okay, cool. That's good to know because Rainforest Cafe is right under Cajun Steamer to me. So, really, that's good to know. That's good to know. Loser number 3, back to you.
What do you want?
Yes, you signed up for this show. Don't get mad at me. All right, loser number 3. I would love to, my dream job, of course, is to be a well-known writer, write novels and things like that. What would be your dream job?
I'll tell you right now, don't be a writer, all right? It's a terrible career. It never gets you anywhere. If you want a good paying job, drive a cab in New York, all right, where I live. I take a cab every day to Caroline's with my good friends Jeff Ross and David Tell. I perform there at 2 a.m. And I'm a weird guy. I don't know how am I going to be a parent. How's it going to work? My schedule's crazy. I'm going crazy here. And I'll have to keep my voice down. It's gonna be insane. I'm firing my agent. He shouldn't have put me on this show.
Great, that's always good to hear. All right, loser number 1. I think I have one last question for you. So one day I would love to retire, and move out to the country and just have a nice simple life. When you get older and retire, what would you like to do?
Well, when I get old, I will die again. That's not even a pun. I've already died once. When I get old and retire, perhaps I will return to outer space where I just traveled from. And perhaps, oh my goodness, perhaps I would... Oh, no! I suppose I shall never see retirement. Oh, never mind. That is much better. Yes, I would return to outer space. Huh?
Okay, great. Loser number 2 to you. Yes. So I have lots of hobbies, and I write about them in my blog. You should read them. It's cool. What kind of hobbies do you have?
Oh, well, with so many men in the house, I do a lot of cleaning and cooking and singing while I do those things. So I guess you could say that's what I like, or I did. I gotta say, it was just shocking, the accident, and now I just don't even know who I am anymore.
Oh, wonderful. Great. Yes, they really took this whole choose a loser thing to heart this week. All right. Loser number 3.
What do you want?
Yes. Well, this is the last question. Don't worry about it. This is the last question for you. Yes. So for you, I'm a very old-fashioned girl, and I have an old-fashioned dad. And if you were going to ask my dad for permission to marry me, how would you do it?
I'd ask him loudly. I wouldn't even be in the same state as him. I would just say calmly in my regular speaking voice, "Hey, can I marry your daughter?" And no matter where he is, he's gonna hear me, okay? But listen, all right? This show's gone on too long, all right? I gotta pee, because I gotta get out of here. This is terrible.
Well,
Okay.
I hope that we've made it difficult for you to choose. I mean, we've gone to the length and breadth of the land to find these losers.
That is true. So I do not think I want loser number 1. Is he like a Dracula from space?
Hey, he just returned.
Also makes a lot of puns.
Yeah, he just returned from a particular planet.
Oh, did he return from Neptune?
A red planet.
Mars?
There you go. Yeah.
Return from Mars? I was trying to think about which planet he forgot to mention. I couldn't remember if it was Neptune or Mars, which one he didn't mention. All right, I don't think I want loser number 2. I don't think I want Snow White, who was struck by lightning.
There you go. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Okay, great. And gonna be honest with loser number 3. Loser number 3.
It's a demon.
I have honestly no idea who loser number 3 is.
Do you know what at least what his situation was? What was he going through?
He was pregnant, that's for sure.
It's Gilbert Gottfried.
That was Gilbert Gottfried. Great. Okay. I'm going to be honest. For a while, I thought you were Bernie Sanders.
They're one and the same. You never see him in the same room.
Angry Bernie Sanders.
You never see him in the same room. Oh man, nicely done. Well, at least Gilbert's gonna have time to make another baby on his date to Cajun Steamer with Veronica. All right. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is our show. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I know we had fun. Noah went through a light and dark cycle multiple times, which is good. It's good for his complexion. That's right. Chad, any announcements or anything that we need to go over prior to us moving on?
Well, okay, before I get into the announcements, if anyone has any last-minute suggestions for the title of the show, anything that struck you as especially funny, anything you want to throw in, please speak now because we're about to discuss it in just 1 minute. But first, I would like to thank all the people who contributed to tonight's show. We had a hype train going on earlier that was all going nuts in the chat. You guys really made this night special. Thanks to I'm Nini OK, Michael Glenn, Art Tradish, Patrick Glenn 5, Eagle Panini, Mvon7843, and Comedy Girly. Thank you all for your subs, your cheers. And RM Little. Absolutely RM Little. Thank you so much for the subs, cheers. Katie Joe, hey, renewed a subscription, so that's great. So guys, thank you so much. Every little bit helps, and you guys have contributed in so many ways, not just financially, but also with your suggestions in the chat, and we have some darn good ones tonight. So let's see here.
I think something to do with pork chop and ham steak, like the Sons of Hamarchy or something like that, because that was good.
Pork chop and ham steak was the first one that was suggested. We also have Pregnant Gilbert Gottfried, Please Bitch Please, and Bitch from Cell Block B. So
man, there's a really good one.
And a last minute one, Sons of Hamarchy. So
right.
So
Bitch from Cell Block B.
As much as I of course would rather have my line or mine and Katie's line in there, the Bitch from Cell Block B is so great.
Yeah,
right.
Well, that was a good enough line to throw me right off the bat in the beginning of the scene. So.
That was well done. So that will be our title moving forward. Thank you to Michael Glenn for that one in the chat. That was well done. That you have received kudos, and the kudos have now been bestowed upon you. Right. Spend them well. And guys, once again, thank you so much for everything you've done tonight. We literally could not do this show without you because A, making you laugh is what we do, and B, I mean, you were much as part of making the show as we were, so thank you so much for that. And I'm going to turn it back over to Chris with a couple of final words, and after you're done, I'm going to suggest a little something about a raid, so go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Chad. Thank you guys for tuning in. We've got another show Saturday, 7:30. It looks like we might actually have another guest improviser playing with us. It'll be her first time on the show if we can get that to work. Someone local here in Birmingham. So hopefully I don't want to reveal it in case it doesn't happen because I tend to reveal things and they don't come through. So anyway, but it looks like we're going to have another guest improviser, which I'm really excited about. Also, as a reminder, next week on Thursday, which would be a week from today, we will not be having our short form improv comedy show. We'll be doing our Jackbox game show because it's the release of Jackbox 7, which we're very excited about. So we're going to be playing that for the very first time, the first day it's available. So we'll swap around. Tuesday at 7:30. We'll have our short form improv show. Thursday will be Jackbox games. So just as a reminder, let me thank our cast for tonight. My name is Chris. We had Katie. We had Patrick.
Patrick.
We had Ty. We had Noah. And of course, the man that makes all of the magic happen, our Hostmaster General, Chad, who makes all the streams go so seamless and wonderful. And Chad wanted me to throw it back over to him for something, so he just really wants a lot of time on the camera. So I'm going to throw the attention back over to him. So go ahead, Chad.
Yeah, well, just real quick, I just wanted to say that for our first ever practice raid and everything, our very own Gabe is actually doing a little bit of a game stream tonight. So on the way out, let's just pop by and say hi and surprise him, okay? So
that'd be fun.
All right, so from the rest of the cast, thank you so much for being here tonight. And I guess you want to say it, Chris or me? Together, have a wonderful night. A wonderful rest of your evening. Appreciate it. All right, and we're going to get this